Got four more records to talk about from my new bin, and I've listened to them thoroughly. And now, after I make the video and I share it with you, I can file them, and that's the way the process works. Omarkhorshid, he was a popular Egyptian guitar player from the 60s who combined electric guitar with traditional music. They called him the king of Egyptian surf guitar. This is on Sublime Frequencies, the world music label that one of the guys from the Sun City Girls started, Alan Bishop. The guy who's not the guitar player, that's Sir Richard Bishop. Alan Bishop, his brother, started Sublime Frequencies, and it's a really fun world music label. Often world music labels tend to be, or at least they used to be, academic, kind of like Non-Such Explorer back in the 60s and 70s. They were putting out very academic records, serious, well anointed with notes. This is the opposite. I've got some Sublime Frequencies that I swear are just taken right off the radio, like from Thailand, with commercials included. And it's a lot of fun. I mean, I think you need both ends of the spectrum. Anyway, Sublime Frequencies, if you get a chance to check them out, they go into Southeast Asia, North Africa, West Africa, and the Middle East, and a lot of great recordings. Anyway, this omarkhorshid is a 2 LP set. It's a collection. Wasn't a proper album, and he's a lot of fun. It's called Guitar of the Orient, and it's music of his from 73 to 77. It's Middle Eastern percussion with 60s sounding organ and Omar's blend of psychedelic rock and reverb-drenched surf guitar using traditional Arabic melodies. So, you know, it's like a Middle Eastern surf record. It's a blast. This is a 2 LP set. There have been other records of his reissued. I don't think I'm Sublime Frequencies. I don't know. I have to check. I have 2 more, but well worth looking into. The next guy, hanymehanna, again, more Middle Eastern music, just the way it happened. I just grabbed them. Miracle of the Seven Dances. This came out in 1975, and he's a composer and a keyboard player, and like Omar, he blends traditional Arabic melodies with more modern psychedelic and experimental sounds. I said this from 73. It's Forced Exposure called this the Belly Dance Holy Grail from the Organ King of Cairo. And again, you know, I think this is great and you should check it out. I know I say everything is great, but I don't buy records I don't like. So that's kind of why I'm always raving about everything I'm talking about. He also recently, hanymehanna, on a label I don't know, recently released, this is from 2023, a collection of instrumental pieces from 73 to 80, 2 LP set. I think this is some film score stuff. Yeah, scores for Egyptian film and TV series. It's a blast. I mean, typically, how many houses do you walk in and they're playing this stuff? You should check it out. And then the guy I ordered the hanymehanna from on Discogs threw a free record in for me. So this freebie, I don't know the guys, but one of them is playing a zither, which is a plucked string instrument. Another one's playing a tabla, hand drum. Another one's playing a ney, a long flute. And the other one, I don't know how it's pronounced, deaf. I've seen it with 1 F and 2 Fs, D-E-F and D-E-F-F. It's a Middle Eastern frame drum. So it's 2 percussion, 2 melodic instruments. And it's a very dry but funky sound and sparse. And I like it a lot. And I could see where somebody running a record store that's going to be sitting in the dollar bin for years, finally you throw it in and like, here, you'll appreciate it. And I do. Thank you very much. And finally, this wild album I got, Klaus Weiss Rhythm Time Signals. It's library music, and I've talked about buying library music before. It's from the 60s and 70s. It's from Europe, Italy, and London. It was composers who made music for television and film production who weren't getting credited for it, and they cranked out all kinds of fun stuff because there was no limitation. They weren't trying to make songs or have the next power ballad on the radio. They were just making music that was going to fill a mood. So all within the same record, you could have something appropriate for a car chase, something appropriate for a suspenseful moment. This actually comes with 33 suggested uses: sports, industry, science fiction, and it's a drummer. This guy's a jazz drummer, this Klaus Weiss, from the early 60s, who is, as far as I could tell, it's just him and a synthesizer. I don't know if it's a Moog, I really should have read, you know, and everything I've read, they really don't say what synthesizer, but it sounds like just him and synthesizer. And if that sounds sparse, they do fill up the sound quite well. It's manic, it's experimental. I saw it in a record store, Soma Sounds actually, in West Orange, South Orange, Maplewood border in North Jersey. And it was $55, and I couldn't get like cell phone reception, so I was trying to look it up, look information up about it. It's on Trunk Records, which I've got good history with buying Trunk Records reissues, and I like collecting library music, so I really didn't get a chance to find out what it was. I just took a leap of faith, and that's kind of a lot of money to take a leap. Wow, this is fantastic, and one of the best library records I have. Um, who one excuse me, I'm fumbling here. One website says it's swaggering abstract funk grooves. Diverse Vinyl said it's one of the most insane, addictive, and creative and unpredictable library albums ever made. It's wild, and I would give it a shot. You know, try to find. I'm sure you can find samples online, or go to Discogs and try to buy it. And there's usually videos at the bottom of Discogs. Wow, heavy synth, drum, funky synthesizer workout. That's it.